So this is an update to the generator shed that I built for my Harbor Freight Predator 9500 inverter generator last fall. One of the biggest changes you can see is the addition of the muffler on the engine exhaust. I realized that the majority of the noise that was still being generated was coming from that exhaust. So adding this muffler has made an amazing difference in the noise levels. I will tack on some video at the end of this that I shot a couple weeks ago with the generator running at about 60% load, which is a pretty good load for the gen. And it's just amazing how quiet it is now. So the other issue that I was dealing with was in terms of the cooling air that is pulled through the generator and blown out by the fan that's internal. So the majority of it comes out the side below the exhaust, and previously that's where I have this, which is on the other side is a flexible pipe that connects to the side of the gen and directs that air out. But what I found was there was additional air blowing up and around the muffler and coming out on either side of the exhaust pipe, and that would just swirl in there and heat the gen shed up, even with that exhaust fan running in the back. So first thing I tried to do was similar to this one. I tried to duct through this new vent some of that airflow out, but it just did not work very well. So then I thought about, okay, I'll create a deflector and deflect the air up to a fan and a roof vent I was going to put up here in the roof. But then I started thinking, it's like, well, I've already got a really good exhaust fan back there. It's just opposite of where the air is. How can I get the air to flow over there and let that fan carry it out? So in the end, what I came up with is I started by creating the deflector. You can see here, so this is where here and here's where that air is coming out. So what I did is I saw sheet metal, and you can see it's just screwed on so that if I ever decide to use the generator as a standalone, I just simply unscrew those and pull it off, and just let the air flow out naturally. Then I built this. It's just basically a curved section that actually will just fit right on top here, like this. And I've tested this already, and it very nicely causes the air to flow out and across and right over here to the fan where it can be pulled out. You can see the little stand, so the air is above the fuel tank, so it doesn't heat that up. It just blows straight across and out. The nice thing is it's removable, so if I want to work on it or refuel without in the way, it just pops on and off. And then the final thing I did, which is hard to see because it's still inside the insulation, but right back here I turned that other exhaust cap into an inlet by screwing open the flapper and then zip tying some screen material over the mouth to keep the bugs out anyway. So in essence, I think that's pretty close to the final form for this shed. I will probably in the future maybe add some rubber matting or something underneath, which will help to absorb the vibration that the generator transmits into the concrete pad. But on that, it's actually come out really well. And this is over half load. You can hear how relatively quiet it is. I'm probably 15 feet away.